Hi, in this lesson, I'm going to go over the proof of same side exterior angles are supplementary given that two lines are parallel. This question is a homework question number 29 in section 4.1. So here goes the proof. Let's read the theorem first. The question asks me to make a formal proof of the theorem. So if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the pair of exterior angles on the same side of the corresponding angles are supplementary. So before I can do that, I need to write my given and I need to write the proven statement using the theorem. So let's draw a picture and write the given. So two parallel lines cut by a transversal. So I'm going to draw a parallel line cut by transversals first thing. So I'm going to draw a parallel line. Okay. Oh, let me use a color. So my parallel line is here. Another parallel line. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to draw my transversal. So this is my transversal. Again, I'm just using the theorem, the given there, to draw my picture. So I have a set of parallel lines. I can call them A and B. I'm going to call my transversal T. Okay. So parallel line cut by a transversal. Oh, let me make it a bit. It's called T. And then the pair of exterior angles. So exterior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. So let's label some angles first. Let's name them. I'm going to name them just by numbers. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, look like I have the picture. I have the label. Now let's write the given. And okay. So here, the given statement is your hypothesis of the theorem, which is the part after the if statement. This part here is your hypothesis, which is the given. So I'm given two lines are parallel line cut by transversal. So using the picture, let's write that. The parallel lines in this case in the picture here are A and B. So I am given A is parallel to B. So A parallel to B. Let me use a different color. Given A is parallel to B and transversal T. And I'm also given transversal. Using the picture, I call T. Now, let's write the proof statement. I need to prove. Okay. So, again, prove same side exterior angles. Let me erase that first. So, exterior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. So let's look for a pair of angles that satisfy the condition. So exterior angle tells me I'm looking for angle 2. Angle 2 is stereo. Angle A also exterior angle, and they're on the same side. So instead of proving that in all pairs, I can just pick one of them. I could say angle 2 and angle A are supplementary, angle 1 and angle 7 are supplementary, or either one. So let's just pick one. Say I want to prove angle 2 and angle A are supplementary. What's the proven statement? So let me write it. So I say proof, I need to show that angle 2 and angle A are supplementary. Okay, so when you're given a theorem, before you can do the proof, you have to write a given statement and the proof statement right here. Now we can construct a proof. So before we construct a proof, we can do a little bit of review of angle relationships in if given two lines are parallel. In the last lesson, here we have a summary. So we're basically proving that same side exterior angles are supplementary, and this is what we're trying to prove right here. Okay, but that means I can use any one that before to prove it. I could use corresponding angles congruent. If two lines are parallel, corresponding angles congruent. I could use alternating interior angles are congruent. I could use alternating exterior angles are congruent. I can also use same side interior angles as supplementary. Supplementary sounds like something I could use because this is what I'm trying to prove. So let's use number 4 here. I'm going to use same side interior angles are supplementary and to prove that the exterior angle is supplementary. So let's go back. Okay, so I can use one of those. So let's make a plan. Again, let me write it. So my plan for the proof, plan of the proof. So I need to show that angle 2 and angle A are supplementary. In other words, I need to show that when I add them, the sum of these two angles, measure sum of these angles should be 180. So at the end, my plan here, let me write a little detail. At the end, I want this. Want to have, this is what I wanted, measurement angle 2 plus measurement angle A is going to give me 180. That's what I want. So, but we don't have that yet, so I must just write down that what I have. I know the two lines are parallel, so that's what I'm beginning with. I know A is parallel to B. Okay, so supplementary, I look at the picture over here. We said we could use same side interior angles as supplementary. So if I know two lines are parallel, I could say same side interior angles are supplementary. So I could say here, I could use say angle 4 and angle 6 are supplementary. And I can also say angle 3 and angle 5 are supplementary. You could do either one here. So let's say we use 3 and 5. So given two lines are parallel, I'm given this case. Okay, I could use start the angles right here and angle 5, angle 3 and angle 5. Let me have a different color here. Angle 3 and angle 5 are supplementary because the same side interior angles are supplementary. So from here, I could say, well, the next step in my plan, I could say angle 3 and angle 5 are supplementary. Okay. Well, supplementary means the sum is 180. So I could write that supplementary gonna give me, let me write that. Gonna give me measurement of angle 3 plus measurement of angle 5, gonna give me 180. Let's think about how can I use that one here? I have 3 plus 5 give me 180. I want 2 plus A. Okay, let's look at 3 and 5, 2 plus A and 3 and 5 here. Well, angle 2 and angle 3, they are vertical angles. Angle 5 and angle A are also vertical angles. So using that, I could say angle 2 is congruent angle 3, angle 5 is congruent angle 3 because they're vertical angles. So next thing I could use here is, I could say, well, you know what? I have this angle 3, let me write it. Angle 2 is congruent to angle 3. I also have angle 5 is congruent to angle A, or angle A is congruent to angle 5, congruent to angle 5. And these are vertical angles are congruent. Two lines intersect, then vertical angles. So I note to myself, these are vertical angles congruent here. Let's try a note here. So this is the side here. So using this, using what I have over here, let me write it, this part here, combine with this two, combine with what I have over here. Let's see what we have so far. So I'm telling you measurement angle 3 plus 5 give me 180, the measurement of those angles. But I know 3 is the same as 2, same measurement as 2. 5 is the same measurement as A. I could say that. So next time I could say, well, let me write it. I could say measurement angle 2 is the same as measurement angle 3 because if two angles are congruent, then the angles have equal measures. I could say measurement angle A is equal to measurement angle 5. Now, using this, let's see what we have. So I have this and I have this. Let's see what we have. So can I somehow write angle 2 plus angle A give 180 now? Let's think about it. So I want 2 plus A. So say 2 is the same thing as angle 3. I have it over here. Okay. And then angle 5, angle A is what I wanted on the equation. Angle A is the same thing as angle 5, right? Angle A is the same thing as angle 5. Well, all I have to do right now is just rewrite it using substitution. I substitute that, this will give me both of them together. So this combined here, gonna give me here by substitution. Okay, so this is the plan to prove. So I draw it here. I say, let me write a little part here. So I have, first thing I'm going to show the angles are supplementary. And once I show the supplementary angles, and I say, by using this, combined with this equation over here, vertical angles congruent to get this part. And then just substitution had the answer. So before you do any proof, I would suggest always write a plan for the proof first before you actually proceed with the proof. So at this point, I suggest you pause the video and try to construct the proof yourself. Okay, I hope that you've done it and you know how to do you've done the proof. So let me go over the proof now. I'm going to erase this just so that I have the space. So let me write it. Okay. So again, to do a proof here, I need to write two columns, statement and reasons. So my first part here, I'm going to write my statements on the left. Statements. Okay. And then I'm going to write my reasons on the right. Reasons. And I'm going to draw two columns. Okay. And let me draw my columns a little better. Okay. And that looks good. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so now let's write my line here. It's not straight, kind of bother me, but that's okay. Let's just do with that. So now I have my statement, have my reason, and let's write my step one. Again, let's remember to prove that with step one is remember that we want to use the same side interior angles congruent to show that the lines are to show that same side exterior angles congruent. So let's do step one. I'm gonna write a given. Okay, so I say, given that A is parallel to B and T is a transversal. T, and that is given to me. Okay, number two, we say if two lines are parallel, then a lot of things can be true here. So it's true here. So we could say, in this case, we say angle 3 and angle 5 are gonna be supplementary. Step two is that angle 3 and angle 5 are supplementary. Okay, so if two lines are parallel, then same side interior angles are supplementary. So I'm going to write my reason, same here. So if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then same side interior angles, same side interior angles are supplementary. Okay, so that's my reason. I stated my reason. Now I say, well, what does supplementary mean? Supplementary tells me that the angle is going to add up to 180. Sum is 180. That's what it means. So let's write that. So number three, I say I would have measurement of angle 3 plus measurement angle 5 is going to give me 180 degree. So my reason for that is if two angles are supplementary, then the sum is 180. So, or you could just say sum of supplementary angle equal to 180. And so, you know, or just say it out if and then, or if and then always works. So if two angles are supplementary, then the sum equal to 180 degree. Okay, so write your reason out. Now, remember our plan here, I want to use the 3 and 5, the vertical to 2 and 5 vertical to A, vertical angles to A, to show so that I could substitute it back to the what I wanted. So my next step, step 4, I'm going to use the vertical angles. Okay, so I say angle 2 and angle 2 is vertical to angle 3, angle 5 is vertical to angle A. So I want to somehow connect to what the angle that I wanted. Eventually I want something to do with 2 and A. So I'm going to rewrite using the relationship here. I say, well, I could say angle 3 is congruent to angle 2. We also have angle, let me write in the second line here, angle 5 is congruent to angle A. So we say vertical if two lines intersect, intersect, vertical angles are congruent, are congruent. Okay, so now we say, well, again, I want to have the measurements. So congruent angle have equal measures. So next thing I could say, number 5, the measurement of angle 3 is equal to measurement angle 2. I have measurement of angle 5 is equal to measurement of angle A. Again, congruent angle has equal measure. You could say that, or you could say if two angles are congruent, then they have equal measures. Let me say congruent angles have equal measure. So congruent angles have equal measure. Okay, so let's kind of look at what I have and what I want again. And it's okay to go back and forth, look at what you wanted. And when you write the proof, we say we want to have a measurement angle 2 plus a measurement angle A, give me 180. That's what I wanted, right? So look at what you have so far. So what I have is 3 plus 5 give me 180. But we just show that 3 is the same thing as 2. 3 is congruent to 2. We also show that phi is congruent to A, or phi is congruent to A. Well, that's exactly what I want over here, 2 and A. And so if I could substitute angle 3 with angle 2, angle 5 with angle A, then I'm done. I have what I needed. So next step, I'm going to do the substitution. So step 6. I will say, well, measurement angle 3, I'm going to split 2, so measurement angle 2. I'm using blue here, so you see the equation. So measurement angle 2 plus measurement angle A is going to give me 180 degree. And here I do a substitution. Number 6. Oh, let me use same color for reason. So substitution. I want to tell my reader what step I'm substituting for, what number I'm substituting. So it's good practice to indicating the step. So step 3 I'm using, and step 5 I'm using for the substitution. Well, again, keep in mind that we want to show that angle 2 and A are supplementary. Well, supplementary, we have it. They added 180, therefore they are supplementary. So let's write a final step. So I say, well, step 7, I could say angle 2 and angle A are supplementaries. Okay, so the reason for that is we say if the sum of two angles is equal to 180, then they are supplementary. So if the sum of two angles equal to 180, then they are supplementary. They are supplementary. Okay. So this completes the proof for this theorem. Okay. Let me just do a little bit zoom in so you see the whole thing. So here again, so before you do any proof, reminder, always make a plan, make a roadmap of how you get there. It's okay to draw on a scratch paper, make plan to see exactly what you need to do for each step before you actually do it. Again, this proof here, I'm using same side interior angles congruent to help me to prove it. You don't have to use same side interior angles congruent. Same side interior angles supplementary, I mean, not congruent. So you could also use corresponding angles. You can also use alternating interior angles here. But your goal here is to get sum equal to 180, angle 2 and angle 180. So the reason I'm picking a same side interior angle supplementary, because supplementary give me 180 already. So I can just replace that to give my equation. So again, make a plan. Okay, always make a plan before you do that. So thank you for watching the video. I'll see you next time.